So I went to go do something, and I'm back. Anyway, back with another story time. After I went to argue with somebody, I think that I will do something in the beginning of all of my videos. I'm gonna do a Black Youngster quote. Whore. I think I'm gonna say that in the beginning and the end of every video. The first thing that will come out of my mouth is either whore or liberty bitch. So yeah. Okay. This is a story time about what do I want to tell a story about this time? I don't know. I do a story time about the terminal. Yeah. So, in the last video, which was my first video, I was talking about a one-night stand that I did hook up, and I mentioned something about the terminal. So this one particular, first of all, crazy shit is always happening to me, bro. Like, I feel like the craziest shit only happens to me, and for why is what I cannot understand. So I don't remember where I was going. I think I was either coming home from like work or an interview or something. I don't remember what was going on, but something was going on, and I was taking a bus, and so I was at the Harvey bus terminal, and like I explained in the last video, the bus terminal has a building to it. It's like a building, and then there's like a viaduct with like two separate seat sections that are like spaced out. So the building, people like stand in there like when it's cold outside in the wintertime, people stand in there because it's heated. It's heated. Like if you ever ride CTA, when you go to the trains, on the CTA trains, you know, like in the wintertime, you push the button and the heater turns on. It's like that all the time in the winter at the Harvey terminal, except the little thingy closes at 6 o'clock. So after, it's either 6 or 7. I think it's 6. I really do think it's 6. So after whatever time it closes, your ass just gonna be cold. You're just gonna be cold. You're gonna be cold. So everybody's like crowded up in there, but it's like, I guess it was like not too many people there that day. No, it was a lot of people there. It wasn't super cold outside, but I'm anemic, so I was like, I'm gonna be inside. So I'm inside, I'm sitting down, I'm minding. First, I can't remember which thing happened first. I can't remember if because I was sitting outside, and then it was cold, and then I went inside, and then this shit happened, and then I went back outside because it was whatever. So when I was inside, I was like, there's like a little like ledge that we're not supposed to sit on, but we sit on it anyway. And so I was sitting on it, and so there was a few other people sitting on it, and there was some people standing like, okay, the ledge is like up against a window, and so the window was like clearly a wall, and then where the window ends is where a wall, okay, the window is like this, and then the wall is like this, so there's a corner, right? Okay, so with that corner, a lot of people were standing in the corner, like it was a group of niggas in this corner. And so one of the guys was like on the phone. I think he was on the phone. Yeah, one of the guys was on the phone. And so some older guy walks inside, I guess, like they knew each other or whatever. And he knew the guy that was on the phone. Okay, the guy that was on the phone, he was on the phone with another guy. I don't know, mind me, I know none of these people, bro. None of these people. So, the guy's on the phone. I'm doing whatever the fuck minding my business, listening to music on my phone. He's on FaceTime or the little video chat for Facebook. I'm not sure which one it was. Facebook think they slick. This shit look real similar. It's a little skimpy, but it look real similar to FaceTime. A bitch be confused sometimes from a distance. Like, if I look at it side by side, I'd be like, oh yeah, one of them FaceTime, one of them not. But they getting real close, and they ain't slick. I'm need them to... You're at a 10. I'm gonna need you to bring it down to a 2. You trying it. You really fucking trying it. So, anyway, he was on FaceTime, and then the older guy walks in. They have a nice little kiki. They get to chatting it up, chopping it up or whatever. And then the guy who was actually, like, on the phone, like, the guy who was, like, on the FaceTime call, who was, like, on the other end of the phone, he was, like, I don't know what he said, but somehow the phone was passed to the older man that walked into the building. And so, mind me, the building is not that big. It's, like, it's not that big. Like, it's not that big. It's, like, one room, literally. It's, like, one room. It's like the size of a master bedroom. Yeah, I would say the size of a master bedroom. Like a typical, not like stupid expensive house, but like mediocre house, master bedroom type size. So we're all like inside of there, and he's sitting right across. No, not sitting. I'm sitting. He's standing. He's standing right across from me. And so he takes the phone. He gets to chopping it up with the guy on the phone. He then proceeds to take the phone and put it dead in my face. Say this camera is my face. This is where the phone was. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So he puts the phone to my face and goes, "Look, nephew, this is bad Lil John, ain't it, nephew? This is bad Lil John. You want me to get a number for you? I can get it. I can get a number." He was like, "I'm gonna set you up. She a bad Lil John, ain't she? She look like she a mixed one too. She a bad Lil John. She got a nice little shape on it too." I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Who number you finna get? Who number you finna give out? And who the fuck got a shape? Bitch, I'm shaped like a toothpick. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm shaped like a toothpick. Like, this is at an angle. My boobs do look great. No, I'm shaped like a toothpick. I'm not thick at all. There is no shape. Well, baby ain't got no shape. Talking about this a bad Lil John, ain't it? So I'm sitting there, and I'm shook. Cause what the fuck? Like, who does that? 1, you don't know me. 2, you don't know me. 3, you do not fucking know me, bro. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Like, what type of weird shit do y'all be on? So I'm shook. I look around like, what the fuck? I hop down and I walk out. Now, part 2 of what happened to me at the terminal that day And it doesn't even have anything to do with the story time before this. So I was sitting down, and I think, yes, I was on FaceTime with my best friend. She will be named TZ, because she has a YouTube channel. I figure out how to link it in the description or whatever, or I like make a comment. I don't know. Go subscribe. Find her. TZ. I think it's Uncommon TZ, something like that. In one of these videos, I'ma just link her stuff in the description. I promise I'm gonna learn how to do that. I'ma like have to copy and paste it and figure out how to do that. Yeah. But my best friend, TZ, I will often refer to her by her government, just because I'm used to calling her by her real name. So yeah, me and TZ was on FaceTime, but my phone was locked because my battery was on I think my battery was on 20 or 30% or something like that, but my bus was going to be there shortly. So I was just going to stay on the phone with TZ until I got home. And so if this fucking blanket don't get out the way, what the fuck? Okay. So, me and TZ are on FaceTime, and this guy is sitting next to me. You know, he's minding his business. I'm minding my business. I, open and close my phone, just, on some bored shit, trying to, because I, want to play games on my phone, but at the same time, I don't want to play games on my phone, because, one, I don't want my phone to hang up in TZ's face, because she will curse me out, and she has my location at all times, and she's just a little bit crazy. And sometimes I just never know what the fuck she gonna do. Sometimes I really feel like she gonna find her way up out of Texas, and she gonna come up here to Chicago, and she gonna knock my ass out. And I just don't want those problems, no one has time for that. She got shit going on, I got shit going on. I love her dearly, but don't nobody got time for her crazy ass. I don't want those problems. I don't want no smoke. So I was being smart with what I was doing, trying to be smart, but I was bored as fuck. So I'm opening my phone, locking it, opening, locking it, and I'm clearly on the phone, cause you can hear me talking, and I didn't have on headphones, so you can hear Tyranny talking. So my phone is locked, and if you have an iPhone and if you're on FaceTime, when you originally lock the screen, it's gonna lock your phone, but it'll hop back to the FaceTime screen. And then you gotta wait a little bit and lock it again for your screen to actually turn off. Because if you just push the lock button a bunch of times, it's gonna hang up on the person for whatever fucking reason. Apple, take that up with them. So, I pushed the lock button, and then it went to the FaceTime screen, and then her face popped up, and she was, I don't know what we're talking about. But then, I pressed it again to lock the screen, and the guy that was sitting next to me, he was doing something, and he got up, and he was about to walk away, because one of the buses, had pulled up, and so I guess he was going to get on that bus. I don't know what he did after, I don't know where he went or what he did after this, but he literally got up. Oh, my best friend just snapped me. Hey, bitch. So, he literally got up and put his face in my phone. He literally looked at my phone like this. You know how people be sending you them you know how people be sending you snaps with that one filter, and they face be all up in the screen, and they be you got games on your phone? That's how close his face was to my phone. He literally looked dead in my phone. Mind me, he has his own phone. I don't know why he looked at my phone. I don't know what he was doing, but he literally looked at my phone and stood there for a good minute, bro. When I say minute, I mean literally a minute. Literally 60 seconds. And this was the most awkward 60 seconds of my fucking life. Because why are you standing over me looking at my phone? What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking weirdo? Move. Oh, wow. So I could have been doing that this whole fucking time. Wow. wow. So I could have... Wow, okay. Note to self. Have some fucking common sense. Learn something new every day. Apparently you can zoom in on YouTube, bitch. I didn't fucking know that. So, anyway, back to the story. Sorry, I have a terrible attention span. I get distracted all the time. So, he put his face in my phone. And he was literally looking at my phone. And I'm looking at him. He looking at my phone like this. And I'm looking at him like, what you doing? What you What is you doing in my phone? What you doing? What are you doing? Why? That was weird. That was weird as fuck. I think that actually happened before I went into the terminal. Yeah, okay, now I remember full sequence. Okay, the thing with the dude looking on my phone, that happened first because I was sitting outside. And then after the dude left, I think he got on a bus, I went inside the terminal. And that's when the dude put the phone in my face and was like, look, nephew, this is bad, Lil John, blah, blah, blah. That's when that whole thing happened. And then I left out of there for that. And as I'm walking outside the terminal, motherfucking Tinder match starts walking this way. So my little stupid ass starts to run towards the same motherfucking seat I was at in the first place. That was a very eventful day for me. That was crazy. But yeah, that's a story time about how a bunch of weird shit be happening to me at the fucking bus terminal. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do another. I gotta need. I don't think I want to do that one. So I'm gonna sit here for another like 10-15 minutes trying to figure out what else I'm gonna tell y'all about what the fuck be going on with me. Cause I have a lot of story times. I gotta figure out which ones I want to tell you, you know? But, yeah. So, good night, whore.